The moment my divorce became official, my ex-mother-in-law smiled in the courthouse hallway and said she was throwing a 5-0 person taking out the trash party that night. My ex-husband smirked and told me to keep my lawyers ready for alimony. What neither of them knew was that they were about to throw that whole party on my credit card, and I was finally done saving them. I'm Clara. I spent 5 years married to a man who loved my money more than he loved me. He floated through life on charm, excuses, and my bank account. He even took my last name because he wanted to belong to my family. I thought it was romantic. It was branding. I paid for almost everything. The house, the cars, his fake startup, even his mother's country club dues. She loved calling my career Clara's little corporate job while bragging about her son like he was some genius. He wasn't. He was a parasite. The lies came in small pieces. Hotel charges, missing money, another emergency investment every few months. Every time I asked questions, he acted offended. Every time I pushed harder, his mother called me controlling. Once at dinner, she actually said, "A husband under pressure deserves support, not interrogation." Then my lawyer hired a forensic accountant, and everything snapped into focus. My ex's startup was a shell. Money had been routed through it for years into an LLC tied to his mother's address. My bonuses were funding her second life, so I filed for divorce. By the time the hearing happened, the financial records killed his alimony dream. He just didn't know it yet. He was still cocky in the hallway, still acting like he had won. Then my phone buzzed before I even left the garage. There was a pending charge for $10,000 at the Obsidian room. My ex still had an authorized card on my account because his lawyer had been dragging out the return. Suddenly, those delays made perfect sense. His mother was throwing her victory party on my dime. My thumb hovered over the cancel button. One tap would have killed the whole thing before appetizers. But for 5 years, I had been the woman who fixed every mess before it exploded. I paid the bill, smoothed it over, took the high road. That road got me robbed and mocked. So this time, I did something different. I waited. That night, 50 people showed up to celebrate my divorce. A friend texted me update from the terrace. My ex gave a toast. His mother called me trash in front of the table. They ordered top-shelf liquor and enough food to make a point. The bill kept climbing. 10,000, 12, 15, I let it climb. Then at 10:45, right when dessert was clearing, I called the bank. I reported the card stolen. The fraud rep blocked every new charge. Across town, the waiter dropped the bill. My ex tossed down my card and said, "Keep the change." 3 minutes later, the manager came back. He leaned in and said, "Sir, this card was reported stolen. The total tonight is $15,842. My ex laughed first. Then he told them to run it again. They already had. The string quartet kept playing for a few seconds. Then even they stopped. One table went quiet, then the next, then the whole terrace. His mother's face froze. My ex turned gray. The manager said he needed payment before anyone left. That's the part I wish I could have seen. Not the bill. The silence. The exact second two people who had lived off my money for years realized the money had stopped. My phone rang 20 minutes later while I was running a bath. My ex was already cracking. "Clara, please, call the bank. Fix this. I'll pay you back tomorrow." I said, "Pay me back with what?" Then his mother grabbed the phone and screamed, "You vindictive little witch. You're humiliating us." I laughed. Then I said, "Your reputation was built on my bank account. You called me trash, so congratulations. Tonight you finally took yourselves out." He got back on the phone, asking what he was supposed to do. I said, "Since you threw a whole party about taking out the trash, I hope you brought a mop. You've got a lot of dishes to wash." Then I hung up. People started leaving almost immediately. The important guests slipped out first. Then the fake friends followed. By the time my ex found another card, the party had collapsed. A gossip column picked it up, and the business opportunity he had been trying to impress people for, gone. A few months later, his startup dissolved. His mother lost the social shine she had spent years buying with my income, and I kept my house, my job, my peace, and my name. I didn't need some giant revenge plan. I just stopped protecting them from consequences. That was enough. Tell me honestly, was canceling that card cruel, or was it exactly the bill they had coming?